Hello and welcome to the fourth devlog for Dungeon Mage. We once again have some exciting news to share about the game and its development. Since the last devlog, we've been working tirelessly to bring you new content, and we are thrilled to announce that we have decided to release the game for free on Steam instead of it being a paid game as we had originally intended. We want to express our gratitude for your support and feedback thus far, and we hope this decision will make the game more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Additionally, we have made the decision to open up Dungeon Mage to community contributions. If you want to create sprites, music, enemies, or you just have general ideas for the game, feel free to head over to our Discord and share them there. On the content side of things, we also have some news to share. We have added a layer of randomization to Dungeon Mage. Each time you venture into the depths of the dungeon, the layout and enemies will differ, providing a unique experience every time. The dungeon generation process involves creating a sequence of rooms with a defined length, each of which is handcrafted to ensure an engaging experience when adventuring. The last thing we would want is for our game to lose its charm, so even when using randomized generation, we hope that the attention to detail we put into each area will still show. To add further variety to the dungeon exploration, we've also included event rooms. These are special rooms placed at predetermined intervals throughout your dungeon exploration. Entering an event room can result in encountering NPCs, finding valuable loot in chests, or experiencing other surprises that help you progress through the game. Bigger chests contain a variety of unique items that can significantly impact gameplay, making them worth keeping around. By handcrafting and combining combat rooms with event rooms, we hope to create an adventuring experience that is consistently engaging and fun. During your delves into the depths in the dungeon, you can expect to face a variety of challenges, newest among them the Stone Altar, a new feature that allows players to offer up stone tablets in exchange for a challenging boss battle. These tablets can be acquired by defeating enemies or rarely looting them from larger chests. Once you've collected a stone tablet, bring it to the stone altar and make an offering. While the ensuing boss battle will be a true test of your mettle, as they will be some of the toughest challenges the dungeon has to offer, they are well worth it. This system will replace the old arena system for now. So, keep your eyes peeled, find the tablets, gather your courage, and head to the stone altar to take on the toughest bosses that Dungeon Mage has to offer. We'd also like to talk about a new feature we added that has been really exciting for us personally: the buff system. To ensure players have adequate access to buffs, we've added three main ways to acquire them. The first way is potions. These are consumable items that players can pick up or purchase. Potions provide a specific bonus for a limited time. For example, a health potion gives players a boost to their health for a short time. A speed potion makes players move faster, and a strength potion increases attack power. The second source of buffs will be passive bonuses on items the player carries in their inventory. For instance, if a player has a piece of armor that gives them a passive defense boost, that bonus will be applied automatically as long as they have the armor in their inventory. The third and final source is environmental buffs that players can gain from interacting with or standing close to specific objects in the world. These could be things like standing next to a campfire to warm up and gain a health regeneration bonus, or drinking from a magical fountain that gives a temporary boost to all of your stats. Apart from the previously discussed more general gameplay systems, we have of course also been working on creating new kinds of items. Introducing the throwing knife, a versatile weapon that lets you take out enemies from a distance and keeps you engaged in combat. Upon hitting a wall, the throwing knife drops to the ground and can be collected and used again. This new kind of weapon promises high damage output for any player skilled enough to use its dynamic and unique approach to combat. To make throwing knives even more engaging, we plan to introduce a stackable buff for stronger throwing knives that is applied each time the knife is picked back up. With every successful hit and retrieval, the player will gain a stackable buff that provides a boost to damage, speed, or other stats depending on the specific weapon, making the knife even more effective in combat. The more stacks the player accumulates, the stronger the buffs become, creating a sense of momentum that rewards skilled and aggressive playstyles. But be warned, the buff only lasts for a limited time, so you'll need to keep hitting enemies and retrieving the knife to maintain its effect. Since our last devlog, we have had to make the difficult decision of no longer using Patreon. If you still want to support us, you can do so best by giving the video a thumbs up and commenting your thoughts on the new changes. Additionally, feel free to join our Discord to see the progress we make on the game on a regular basis. As always, thank you so much for tuning into the devlog, and we'll see you in the next one.